Today I'm going to talk about 12 subtle differences between the Tesla Model Y and Model 3. The Tesla Model Y and Model 3 are both designed to cater to mass market. Both vehicles share 75% of their parts since they are optimized for quick production. But even vehicles that are 3/4 similar have key differences, some of which were revealed in the recently released Tesla Model Y owner's manual. From their tow eye hooks to their speakers to their wheels configuration, the Model Y and Model 3 feature subtle differences that make them distinct from each other. Here are 12 of these key differences between the Model Y and Model 3 as outlined by Tesla owner-enthusiast Tesla Raj in a recent video in his channel. I will put the link to his channel in the description of this video. Tesla Raj has highlighted some of those key differences below, which I'm going to present to you. Hello everyone, this is Armin Harayan from torquenews.com. Before I get started, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel, like this video and ring the bell when you subscribe so you are notified when we upload our next video. So let's get started talking about the key differences between Tesla Model Y and the Model 3. The first one is tow eye hook. Tesla has added a second tow eye hook to the back of the Model Y for added convenience when towing the vehicle from either end. In times when a Tesla Model Y may need to be transported on a flatbed truck, the vehicle can be placed in a transport mode and winched by way of tow eye hook and onto the back of a flatbed truck while its wheels remain free rolling. Compared to the Tesla Model 3, which is equipped with a tow eye hook only in the front of the vehicle, Model Y has a cover on the right side of the rear bumper to conceal the second tow eye. This can be seen in the vehicle's diagram in the Model Y owner's manual. Second, emergency door release handles. The Tesla Model 3 met some criticism when it was produced with emergency release handles only available on the front doors. Tesla addressed the issue in Model Y by adding emergency release handles on all doors. The Model Y rear emergency release handle is located under the flap inside the bottom of the rear door pocket. Emergency release handles are only required in situations where the vehicle does not have power. In the unlikely situation that Model Y has no power, these electrically powered buttons at the top of the door handles no longer work. However, the doors are equipped with mechanical releases so that you can still open them, notes Tesla in the Model Y owner's manual. Now the next differences: trunk space, rear seats, and legroom. No surprise, but the trunk space for Model Y is drastically larger than that of Model 3. This is no surprise because Model Y is larger than the Model 3. Factoring in Model Y's taller hatchback design versus Model 3's traditional trunk and the difference in cargo space becomes that obvious. Model Y boasts a massive 68 cubic feet of cargo volume compared to 15 cubic feet for the Model 3. You see what a big difference it makes? The rear seats of the Model 3 and Model Y are also quite different in the way that the all-electric sedans fold 60 by 40 Model Y, on the other hand, has 3 seats, all of which could be folded down individually. The Model Y's rear seats can also be folded down only through the rear, while the Model Y provides 2 ways to fold down its second row seats and includes a center pass-through when the middle seat is folded down. Model Y has two switches on the left side of the trunk that gives owners ease of access to the second row seats directly from the trunk. Activating the switch will fold down each corresponding rear seat. The Model Y seats appear to be the same design as the Model 3. However, they are mounted on rise for better legroom and overall comfort than Model 3. And again, because the Model Y is a bigger vehicle than the Model 3. Rear seat legroom in the Tesla Model Y is improved over Model 3 by roughly 15%, although it looks like some of it was borrowed from the 2% reduction in front legroom when compared to Model 3. The headroom between Model Y and Model 3 is relatively the same and differs only by 1 to 2%. Tesla Model Y versus Model 3 legroom. Front, Model Y is 41.8 inch versus Model 3 42.7 inch. Rear, Model Y is 40.5 inch versus Model 3's 35.2 inch. Let's now talk about the wiring system and heat pump differences. Arguably, the most notable difference between the Model Y and Model 3 in terms of core design improvements is the wiring system and heat management. I've spoken about heat management in one of previous Model Y videos which you can use. Tesla added a heat pump to the Model Y which could help the all-electric crossover maximize its range during winters. This is very important for electric cars to maximize the range during winters. In addition, and as pointed out by Tesla Raj in his video, the diagram for Model Y appears to show a single track for wiring as opposed to Model 3, which has two tracks for wiring. Tesla Raj will explore both of these points in detail in an upcoming story. They say in that story, which I'm using as a reference, so please look for it in Tesla Raj. Now let's talk about wheel size and specifications and the differences between the Tesla Model Y and Model 3 in terms of wheel size and other specifications. The Tesla Model Y's wheels are 9.5 inches wide, which are slightly larger than Model 3's 8.5 inch wheels. So we're talking about Model Y 9.5, Model 3 8.5 inch wheels. It should be noted that the Model Y performance comes with a staggered wheel setup, with the front wheels being 9.5 inches and the rear wheels being 10.5 inches wide. Now let's talk about rear speakers and the differences in terms of rear speakers between the Model Y and the Model 3. Both of Tesla Model Y and Model 3 are fitted with a suite of premium speakers that provide a great listening experience for the driver and the passengers, for the owners. They do have differences in the way that the Model 3's rear speakers are located on a shelf behind the rear seats, while the Model Y has its rear speakers on a trunk hutch. You see, the difference between rear speakers are in terms of where they are located. Now let's talk about the differences of coat hooks. Both Tesla Model 3 and the Model Y come with coat hangers, though the all-electric sedan's coat hanger is located on the crossbar that goes between the B pillars. The Model Y's coat hanger, with its seamless glass roof, has its coat hangers in the second row. So this is the difference where you can hang your coat. Now let's talk about the inductive phone chargers. In fact, I mentioned the phone chargers in one of my previous videos yesterday, which you can also see, and you can also see an image. The Tesla Model Y is equipped with a wireless charging pad, as well as USB-A and USB-C slots. On the other hand, the Tesla Model 3 is fitted with wired charging options and a dual USB-A slot. Owners would likely appreciate the Model Y's wireless charging features, as most flagship and mid-range mobile devices today come standard with wireless charging. See Tesla Model Y wireless charging phone charger in my previous video, which I've uploaded yesterday. Now, let's talk about the rear USB ports, comparing them between the Model Y and the Model 3. The USB ports of the Model 3 and Model Y in the second row are also different. The Model 3 is fitted with two USB-A ports, while the Tesla Model Y is equipped with the two USB-C ports. They are two USB-A ports. Model Y is USB-C ports. Considering that the two vehicles share 75% of their parts, it would not be surprising if Tesla ends up equipping the Model 3 with USB-C ports in the future as well. Tesla notes in the Model Y's owner manual that the rear USB ports are for charging devices and do not communicate with the vehicle like the front USB ports that can be used for recording via TeslaCom. Now let's talk about the power liftgate and compare this power liftgate between the Model Y and the Model 3. The Tesla Model Y is equipped with a power liftgate, which provides owners an automatic and convenient way to open and close the vehicle's rear hatch by way of the center touchscreen or Tesla mobile app. This feature is not present in Tesla Model 3, which is one of the reasons why aftermarket power truck modes became quite popular in the Tesla community. Thanks for watching. I would like to give big thanks to Tesla Raj for compiling this information. Please check out his channel as well, and I will put his channel's link in the description of this video. If this video was helpful, please like this video. Let's continue the discussion. If you have noticed other differences or you have any points regarding to this, the differences between the Tesla Model Y and Model 3, and please, when you subscribe, ring the bell so you may be notified about my other upcoming Model Y stories. And have a wonderful rest of the week. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye bye now.